Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show you how to cut up some smoked turkey neck. This is ideal to put in your collard greens to season it. So it's a question I get asked a lot, how to cut up your smoked turkey neck. So I decided to go ahead and do a video. You want to cut them in joints, not too big but not too small, because you don't want them to, when you're boiling it, you don't want them to mush, because you want to obviously get some of the meat in your collard greens or your pea soup or with your spinach or with your cabbage. So you want to get a decent chop on them. So I definitely use a cleaver and a sharp one. Make the task easier and safer. You will never get cut with a sharp knife because it's going to go where it's supposed to go the first time. So, and the weight behind the cleaver is definitely going to help versus using a regular knife, because when you're swinging it with the cleaver, the weight's going to help you to chop through the meat. With a regular knife, it's too light. So it's going to be a lot of wear and tear on your shoulder. So it's not hard at all. You just got to know how big you want it. And once again, by doing it at home yourself, you're going to guarantee to get it the way you want it. Because a lot of times you go places, even though you're paying, they still don't cut it how you want it to cut. So at least this way you get it exactly how you want it. When you get close to the end, watch your finger. You always want to practice safety first. And definitely, this is definitely going to give great flavor to your collard greens or your smoke or your pea soup or in your cabbage or spinach. But definitely it's gonna give you great flavor. And when you get close to the holiday time, it's very hard to find smoked meat. So a lot of times it's good to learn how to cut it yourself, because you might only get one pack and you might have to go home and chop it up to stretch it. So you want to keep that in mind. So that's kind of how you cut up your smoked turkey neck bone, your smoked turkey neck. And I'm just kind of stacking them up so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like from the inside. So that's it. And if you look at it, I'm definitely going to try to give you a closer look. You can kind of see what a smoked turkey neck look like. And it's mostly used for flavoring, just to give that nice smoked flavor to the collard greens or your spinach or your soup. And if you definitely use to make red pea soup, it's going to give a really, really good flavor. And that's the gist of learning how to cut it yourself at home. And that's kind of what it looks like after you finish. Definitely use a cleaver. It's going to make it easier because of the weight behind it. It's definitely going to make it easier versus using a traditional knife that's going to be lighter. And that's what inside of the smoked turkey neck looks like. So you can definitely find it at pretty much any store you go to. You'll find smoked turkey neck. Or check out the other videos on the smoked turkey wing or the smoked pigtail. Same concept, to put in your collard greens or stuff like that. So it's usually mostly used to season your collard greens. So as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.